Alrighty, guys, time for another SoFi stock update. It's currently about 2:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and SoFi's pretty much at break even, leaning more towards the red, down about what, 7 cents, down 0.8%, right around $8.55. So we're going to break it down in this video, go over the charts, key levels that I'm looking at right now, the price action, what I'm looking to do. But before we dive into it, don't forget to get your free share of C3AI stock plus 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000. Link down below for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, and you can get those stocks with just a $100 deposit and fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks on top of the 6 stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And guys, listen to this, fund your account at least $5,000 on top of all the stocks you already got. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, guaranteed. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the best promo right now, so use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Get your free stocks. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. And by the way, later in the video, if we have time, we'll cover the overall stock market, which right now is all over the place. Don't even get me started. We'll talk more about that later in the video. So check it out. Right now, SoFi, like I said, is down about 7 cents, right in the mid $8 per share range, and it's down 0.8% on the day. And you guys can see on the intraday chart, we saw a bit of a sell-off in the morning. This stock opened up at around $8.55. We sold down to about $8.35, and look at this, guys, no joke. We held almost to the penny the low from yesterday. Yesterday's low was at $8.34, and again, we got down pretty much to $8.35 this morning. That was at about 9:45 roughly a.m. here on the East Coast. So the fact that we actually held that $8.35 roughly level from yesterday, that's a really good sign overall for the bulls, right? And you guys can see we ended up rallying off of that. We pretty much got a V-shaped recovery, right? We hit $8.35, saw the V-shaped recovery right back to $8.55, $8.60, which was the high from the pre-market, right? Then we ended up pushing through that level. You guys can see if I draw out this trend line, let me stretch it out here. You can see we then blew right through $8.60, right? That was at about 11:45 a.m. on the East Coast. We ran up to around $8.70. Then we double topped at about $8.70. You guys see that here on the intraday, which I guess is not the best sign for the bulls. So we double topped, and now we're starting to sell off a little bit from that, after that double top. And now we're back down to $8.55, which again, the intraday high was around $8.68, $8.70. So we're now down about 1.5% from that intraday high. And we are now moving back under the moving averages, and we have a death cross here, which is not the best sign after having a golden cross more towards the middle of the day a couple hours ago. So we'll see, guys, how we end up playing out, how this ends up playing out over the next couple of hours. It's only 2:15 right now, so we do have, well, I guess not a couple hours. We have about an hour 45 minutes left. So the key level that I'm looking at in the very short term is right around 858 to 860, right? Which right now we're slightly under that point. So I'm going to set my alert at 860 right now. Mark is at or above. Let me do that. And that is, again, the high from the pre-market earlier in the day. And, that's right above the moving averages here on the intraday chart. So if that breaks, guys, in my opinion, that'd be a good way to close the day for the bulls, right? Let's say hypothetically, and by the time you're watching this video, I think the markets will be closed. But let's say hypothetically bulls break out above 860. We start running towards 870 plus into close. That'd be very good, and that's kind of what we did yesterday, guys. You can see we broke above 860. We ran up to about 875. Then we saw a little bit of a pullback into close, a tiny bit, but overall, we ended up closing on an upswing. So the most bullish thing that could happen in the very short term here on SoFi, guys, is we break 860, run 875, and preferably break 875, which you guys can see. That was the high from the end of the day yesterday, roughly, and from early in the day, in the morning yesterday, where we hit 877. No joke, 5 minutes into the session. And talk about volatility yesterday, guys. SoFi went from 877. Actually, wait, it closed at 850, or opened rather at 850, ran to 877, dumped to 834, and then we ended up running all the way back to 875 pretty much. So yeah, this thing has been very volatile, but overall, guys, the bottom line is what we're seeing right now is consolidation. If I pull the 5-day 5-minute up, you're going to notice the past 3 trading days, pretty much all week this week, right? We've been consolidating at around 840, 850, which is a good sign for the bulls. You can see it right here, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Thursday, I'd consider a consolidation day as well. So SoFi looks pretty decent right now. Again, it's consolidating. Now we have to wait and see if we get the break, right? Are we going to get that breakout above 860, 875? Do we start running back over 9? That would be the confirmation that the bulls need for this to start making a move, maybe back over $10 a share, which ultimately, guys, I think we will get over $10 a share. Is that guaranteed? No, nothing's guaranteed, guys. We don't know the future, but I think there's a lot of momentum here. The fundamental thesis behind SoFi right now, with student loans coming back, all that, the refinancing business is going to start spiking up again, hopefully. The fundamental thesis is there, and now we just have to kind of let time play out, right, and let things unfold. And arguably this thing got a little too hot. We had a lot of downgrades come in about a week ago, which caused this sell-off. And now it's kind of, again, like I said, just consolidating at about 860, 850. So will this break back up towards 9 plus, which obviously the bulls want, or is this going to just flush down towards $657, which would that be that bad? I guess in the short term, yes, it would be bad. A lot of people would get smoked. They'd lose money, especially people that are messing with the options. Let's say you have short-term calls or something like that, and the stock collapses. Obviously, you're going to get screwed. But listen, that would not be that bad of a thing if it were to come down even more, maybe $7, $7.50, $8 flat. That could be a nice nice dip buy. We could be getting it at a better value, you know what I mean? But time will tell. My alerts are set 860, 875, $9. I'm gonna set another alert at $8.15. I'll put this as a mark is at or below alert. Let me do that. And that's actually right by the lows from a couple days ago. I think that was on Tuesday, right? Yeah, on Tuesday morning, first day of trading, because again, Monday the markets were closed. Tuesday morning, we held around 805, 810. And, if that were to break, we go back into the sevens. That's where bears are really going to gain momentum. And going back to that 4-hour chart, that's where we're probably going to start coming down a little bit more. And you know me, guys, on this channel, I'm not going to BS you, sugarcoat things. I'm going to tell it how it is. And that is a realistic scenario that could potentially play out. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and maybe we won't talk about the markets. Actually, wait, let's take a quick glance at the markets, but we'll talk more about them probably in my next video. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. Ran a little bit too long on this video, but look, SPY right now is up a little bit, 0.2%. The Russell's down 0.75%, leading the losses right now, guys. Leading the losses right now, guys, at about 2:20 p.m. We do have another hour, 40 minutes left, but it is down 0.75% as the NASDAQ 100 is up 0.75%, and we have the Dow down about 0.1. There we go, guys. I just got my SoFi alert. It's over 860. Let me actually come back to SoFi. Hit that like button, by the way, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And did you know I have a second channel called Stas Talks Money, where I talk more about personal finance, general finance topics, money, things of that nature? Go down below and subscribe, because once we hit 1,000 subs on that channel, yours truly will be giving away $100 to a random subscriber through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, however the heck you guys want it. Cash, hopefully not cash. Hopefully you guys have another option here, but you're going to get $100. So make sure to go subscribe, linked down below. And SoFi, again, like I said, guys, hit that alert here. So it looks like we are starting to break back up. You guys see these green candles right here? Good sign. Like I said, 860 is huge, and we're messing with it. We're fighting with it right now. Let's see if it breaks. And before you guys click off, don't forget to get up to 17 free stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get a free share of C3AI stock, which right now is about $40, and that's exclusive to this channel. And on top of that, you get another 5 stocks each each up to $2,000. And again, that's just with a $100 deposit. And fund your account at least $1,000, guys. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, and it gets even better. Fund your account at least $5,000. Are you ready for this, guys? You get another free share on top of all the stocks you already got. You get another stock free share of either Tesla or Google, guaranteed. And guys, you only have a couple more days to do that, so go check it out. Link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you later.